Good morning to one and all. It gives me great pleasure and privilege to be here for the MHRM online lecture. I, Dr. Dheeraj Oval, as a HOD of Commerce Department, would like to welcome all my TUIBCom participants for the MHRM online lecture. Today, we are going to discuss about the Commerce 3 paper at the TUIBCom that is called as MHRM. The full form is here, Marketing and Human Resource Management. For the semester 5, we have a marketing syllabus, and for the semester 6, we have a human resource management. Now we are going to see about the syllabus for the semester 5. Now look at the students here. For the semester 5 under the marketing, we have a syllabus. Basically, the syllabus is divided into the 4 modules. The first chapter is Introduction to Marketing, the information about the marketing, the features, the advantages, and objective, then what are the traditional format, the new format of the marketing. The second part, the second chapter is the Marketing Decision Part 1, the information about the product and price. The third module is Marketing Decision Part 2, the information about the place and promotion. And the last, not the least, the fourth module is Key Marketing Decision. Now, this is your old paper, question paper format. Then I can say this is your offline paper format. Before the 2 years back, there was offline paper pattern, 3 hours paper pattern. Now, due to the pandemic and lockdown situation, the last 2 years we have been attempting, university has given the online question paper pattern. Therefore, we are not supposed to discuss here. Now, let us go for the topic number 1, introduction to marketing. And we are going to see the first question. What do you mean by the marketing? The definition of the marketing, and explain the features of the marketing. Now, look at the here, the meaning of the marketing. The marketing starts with identification of the needs and wants of the customer as per their requirement, as per their likes and dislikes, as per their buying pattern, as per their income level. In a short, we have to understand the psychology of the human being at the time of the purchasing the product, their requirement, their likes and dislikes. As per their requirement, we are going to produce, we are going to make a right product with the right price. There should be the right place of the channel, distribution center will be available there, and there should be the right kind of the promotion. We have to take the support from the advertising, salesmanship, sales promotion technique. We have to create awareness about the products available in the market. Even also nowadays, due to the perfect competition, holistic approach of the marketing, there are the so many sellers, so many buyers, there are the so many variety of the substitute products available. Therefore, every marketer, every business person has to maintain their, so therefore they have to maintain the customer. There is a need for the customer relationship management. We are going to collect the feedback from the customer as per the customer suggestion, as per the customer's opinion. We are going to modify our product. We can reduce the price of the product. This complete process is called as a marketing. And even also I would like to mention here, marketing is a vital functioning of the business. Even it is not only created the demand for the product, but it is also focus on to satisfy the customer. And even for the success for the long period, they are going to maintain the customer with the help of the effective marketing. Now let us, we are going to see about the definition of the marketing. There are the so many definition available in the textbooks as well as in the reference book, but we have selected the one of the definition which has given by Chartered Institute of the Marketing, United Kingdom. The reason is that the definition is having the 4 features, and I would like to tell you that one. Please, you can look at I have highlighted in a yellow link. Marketing is a management process. Management, you have to manage each and everything. You have to manage the business as well as the non-business resources. Marketing is a management process. It is a process. What kind of the process we are going to see in the marketing? It is a systematic process. It is a continuous process. Identifying, anticipating, and satisfying the customer's requirement profitably. The definition itself has given the clear cut idea about the marketing. You have to identify the customer. You have to anticipating their demand requirement, their buying habit, their income level, etc., and satisfying the customer's requirement profitability. You are going to satisfy the customer needs and want. We are going to provide the product and service to the customer, but side by side you have to take in consideration about your profit. That is comes under the definition. Now let us we are going to see about the features of the marketing. The features, characteristics, natures, objective, essentials, elements. These are the nothing but the synonymous words of the features. In earlier, before the 2 years back, in the question paper, they don't directly ask the question, write the features of the marketing. Instead of the features, they can ask you, write the elements of the marketing. What are the essential points of the marketing? It's nothing but these are called as the features of the marketing. As I mentioned, the definition itself having the 4 features, and the remaining features with the help of the shortcut, with the help of the acronyms, with the help of the some abbreviation, we are going to complete this here. Now look at the here, PIC4 ATS. C4 means C cats. Then we can now we can see here PI cats. Then C comes 4 times. Now one by one we can see here. Now look at the here. P means process. Marketing is a systematic process as well as a continuous process. With the word process, we can get the 2 features of the marketing. Then third one, I indicates idea, goods and services. And the C4, then we are going to use C 4 times. C means customer satisfaction, competitive advantages, corporate image, CRM, customer relationship management. Then ATS, A for all pervasive, T for the target market, and S for social interest and activities. Now we are going to see one by one. Now we are going to see one by one. Now look at the here. Just a minute. Process. Marketing is a systematic process. It starts with identifying needs of the customer. As per of the requirement, as per the need of the customer, we are making the right product. There should be the right price. There should be the right channel of the distribution, and even also we have taken the support from the right kind of the promotion. Even after selling the product, we are going to take the feedback of the customer. We want to maintain the customer for the long time. We are selling one product today, but we have a goal selling 2 product tomorrow. That's our future optimistic goal. Therefore we want to maintain the customer relationship management. This process is called as a marketing. Then we can say it is a systematic process. On a randomly basis, we can't go for the marketing. We have to analyze the likes and dislikes of the customer. We have to search for the what is the basic product customer wants. Therefore we can say we have to marketing starts with the market research about the demand, what are the requirement in the market. That is called the systematic process. Now go for the continuous process. It starts with the market research. We are going to collect the lot of the information about the market condition, as well as the what are the requirement of the customers likes and dislikes. Even also after selling the product, we want to maintain the customer for the long time. Therefore we want to collect the feedback, that is after sales per services. This is called as a marketing is a continuous basis products. And even also for the survive as well as the prosper and progress in the future year, we want to maintain that customer for the regular time. That is called as a continuous process. Now we can go for the next features. Idea, goods and services. Product or goods, both are the synonymous words. Tangible things we can see, we can touch, we can use, such as a mobile, car, soaps. Even also we can see those who are the products we are using on the daily basis. That is a milk, soap, Colgate, which comes under the FMCG product. Fast moving consumable goods, and we are purchasing laptop, mobile phone, refrigerator, bike. These are called as a consumer durable product. Even also we have seen the service marketing also. Intangible services such as a banking, telecommunication, insurance services also. Even also nowadays we have seen the ideas also marketing. Corona vaccination, corona awareness advertising, everywhere we have seen the marketing also. Even we have observed the so many advertiser, basically from the soap, then liquid, sanitizer. Now they have prepared the ad campaign on the basis of the corona health and hygiene, corona safety, etc. Pulse polio campaign, blood donation, save girl child. These are the ideas marketing. Now look at the here, the goods advertising. This is a mobile phone. Service advertising, we have seen the picture about the Bank of Maharashtra ad campaign, marketing campaign. And look at the here, pulse polio campaign, ideas marketing. Now go for the next point, customer satisfaction. Now the primary goal of the marketing is that to satisfy the customer as well as to earn the profit also. Now here is, it is a correlation between customer expectation and the product performance. Those who are the customer, how much he expected from the product, and if we get that kind of the service, that kind of the utility of the product, then what kind of the correlation, the mathematical formula we are going to see here. Now look at the table is here. Now look at the table is here. Basically, there are the two columns. One is a product performance, another is a customer. When product performance matches with the customer expectation, customer is satisfied. The second scenario we have seen, product performance below than the customer expectation, the customer is dissatisfied. Under the third case, product performance more than the customer expectation, the customer will be delighted. And the fourth scenario, product performance exceed more than with the customer expectation, that is called as the customer can't expect that one, but you have got that kind of the utility and the services from that product. That's called as the customers are astonished. Even also I would like to, for the explanation point of view, I can take the help from the students point of view. If as a students at the TY BCom, he expected the 60%, and he will get the 60% in the examination, that time the concerned student will be satisfied. The students think about the 60%, but actual he received a 50%. At that time the student will be dissatisfied, that is called the below expectation. When the students think about the 60%, but actual he'll be getting more than 70%, then that is called the he will be delighted. And student thinking about the 60%, but actually will get more than the 90%, and he will be become the topper in Mumbai, that is called as a astonishing. Now these are the four scenario, and we are going to keep as for the correlation between the product performance and the customer. As per the customer's expectation, we have got the product performance, the customers are satisfied. If the product performance below than the customer's expectation, customers are dissatisfied. If the product performance more than the customer expectation, the customers are delighted. When the product performance exceed more and more than customer expectation, the customers are the astonished. Now we are going to see the next features is that competitive advantages. Under the competitive advantages, with the help of the effective marketing, right kind of the product, right kind of the price, there should be the right kind of the place, channel of the distribution, there should be the right kind of the promotion. All these are the things have taken by the effective marketing. Even also they have maintained the customer for the long time, and even also they try to satisfy the customer needs and wants. That is a create the competitive advantages in the society. It's a create a distinctive image in the mind of the customer, and customer like to purchase product in the market. Even also the companies enable to launch their different product, and even also they can face the competition under the market. That is happening only through the effective marketing. That comes under the competitive advantages. Now go for the corporate image. I would like to explain this point with the help of the one of the example. If there are the two products are available in the market, one is a XYZ company product, another is a Tata company product. As a customer, we are going to purchase Tata company's product because Tata companies